I was at
What was the X factor then? What was the X factor? Definition of the X factor thing.
That's not the definition of X Factor.
Yes, what? Yes, it is.
No, it's not, dumbass.
I'd say the X factor for them is Julius Randle.
If McDaniel scores 30, bro, the T-Wolves are not losing that game, bro. They're not losing that game. You know what they're losing that game.
I agree.
You know, also
Are you arguing that, bro? Are you arguing that? Yo, if McDaniel scores 30, are they losing that game too much?
If McDaniel scores 30, are they losing that game? I mean, I would hope not. Assuming Anthony Edwards actually has. Assuming Anthony Edwards.
No, I agree. No, they're not going to, because that's a great game for McDaniels. That's what you want from him. That's what you want him to blossom into, like Ake was saying. So if you get 30 points from McDaniels, most likely you're not going to lose, bro. But I just said that. I said no, they're not going to lose if Daniels go for 30. But I'm just saying, by like.
It's a bad thing that he's scoring 30. Like, okay, like, whatever the Bucks. That's anomaly. That's crazy. But McDaniel, I want him to get to like this. But like, if he actually scores 30 for this,
yeah, that's what they need from him. That's what AK is arguing. So yeah, so you cannot. So by definition, it cannot be an X factor because what's it called? I'd say X factor for them would be like DiVincenzo or like
Yeah, DiVincenzo would be a good example.
Because you can't even.
If he scores 30 again, bro, that's an X factor. Really, everybody's an X factor. Everybody is.
Go pull up one thing. Just pull it up right now. I want to see what you're talking about. He's a starter. He's supposed to score, bro. He's a starting five.
You know you can have X factors as starters, you know, right? Oh, sorry.
Goofy ass man.
You know you can have X factors with starters, you know, right? Like it's not like they should have. Do you want to Indians?
You're just retarded, bro.
Is that arguing the game?
And plus, yeah, it doesn't take somebody to be an X factor. Nigga, anyone else can't break the Lakers. They don't have defense, you idiot. You act like they need an X factor to win a series. Anyone can eat. Nigga, if they're doubling at someone opening, whether Jaden McDaniels, whether
you know the team was last game too, you know, right?
So what? Nigga, they're up 2. They stole a home game from them. You know that they're not gonna lose a home game.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they lost the game though. There's a reason. There's a my X factor thing.
What's the reason why?
It makes sense though. It does make sense.
What's the reason why they're not?
Like, I just said, if Jaden McDaniels scores over 25, they're not losing that game, bro. How about
Jaden McDaniels?
Literally an X factor right there, right? Yo, test for a game. Yo, okay. Huh? Bro, do you know what X factor is? Yo, X factor is like, you're not going to pencil in Jaden McDaniel. He scored in 25 that game tonight. You know.
Oh, David, you there? Are you back?
He started.
Yeah, the game started.
Let me just look up some shit for you. Because I did not watch game 2. Let me see what game 2 was about.
I'm arguing with somebody that didn't watch the game, bro. I'm not talking to him.
I watched last night.
He didn't watch the game, so I don't need to talk to him. Be quiet then. Why are you arguing with me all the time?
Dave, where'd you go?
Nigga, if you don't watch the game, so be quiet right there. Nigga, why am I arguing with you, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. See, I just got the order today.
This nigga LeBron missed the layup and then hit the side of the backboard. What the fuck?
That shit was so. I saw that layup. Nigga was wide open. Oh, nigga missed it off the glass. That's what he calls a goal. It was such a.
Nigga, he had 40, bro.
If Jordan would not do some shit like that, Olai would not do some shit like that. And he took that AIDS shot at the end of the game.
He's playing against janitors, bro. Hey, what the hell? He's playing against janitors and plumbers, bro.
Watch out, man. He's playing against janitors.
He's playing against the Charlotte Bobcats, bro. That's bad, bro.
The Charlotte Bobcats weren't around in the 90s, bro. They were around when LeBron. You know what's funny, AK? When you said that, LeBron has his career high on the Charlotte Bobcats. The worst team of all time. That, by the way. No, it was not. It was the Charlotte Bobcats. Go search it up. That's his career high. And he scored on the. And he also scored on the. AK, he also scored on the worst version of the Bobcats that won 7 games that year.
Well, 7 games.
That's his career high. I don't even know why he brought up the Bobcats. That's LeBron's career high, by the way. He scored on that.
Thank you, bro.
No, you just said wait, the Bobcats never existed in the 90s.
They didn't know.
When did they? I thought they were in the 90s.
No, they weren't. They came in the mid 2000s, I think. But LeBron's career high was against them. LeBron's career high is against Charlotte Bobcats. Actually, it wasn't even the mid 2000s. The Charlotte Bobcats, I think they came back with Kemba Walker and shit.
Yeah,
Right?
you didn't know. I'll put like every.
Did I say?
You did not know that. Nigga, you did not. Shut the fuck up then. If you did not know that, shut the hell up.
Nigga, you're a little
You didn't know that. You never do that, bro.
No, that's so ironic how you. That's how it's so ironic how you're trying to clown Michael Jordan for playing the Bobcats, and then LeBron has his career high.
It was the Hornets. It was the Hornets back then.
Yeah, you don't remember like Muggsy Bogues or something?
You don't know anything. You don't know anything. These are the Hornets. Nigga, what are you talking about? What
Hornets existed.
Yeah, it was the Hornets, not the Bobcats.
Yeah, and they moved to what do you call it?
They didn't move. They just changed.
Where did they move to?
They did not. They not moved to.
Ask guys they got. Yo, where did they move to? I don't know.
It's a Charlotte.
Where did they move from? Where did they move from? Where did they move
No, wherever the fuck they were at.
from? What the hell where? Like, what's
I
that?
don't know where they were at. I don't know where they were at.
I don't know what's in the game on that.
Like, I know they rebranded as a bar.
Nah, they just rebranded. They didn't relocate. They just rebranded.
They rebranded, bro.
Where did they move from? AK, where did they move from? I'm asking that.
Charlotte Bobcats.
What the hell did they?
rebranded as the
What the fuck?
Bobcats.
What's fitting? What's fitting? You said they moved, so how you move? Like, what do you mean?
They rebranded, bro, as the Bobcats.
Nigga, they just said they
So
moved.
much fun. But you're just retarded.
They just moved to where they were from. Like, you just said that.
Yeah,
You
you're
just said
You're just retarded. It's fun.
Yeah, you talk to this guy about
What the hell, dog?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the AI is just making everything, bro.
What an idiot.
But we get the ball, yo, let's finish. We get the ball, let's beat them. I don't know how. I forgot the AI like in this game is in this. I forgot about it.
Yo, dog, you know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? This dude calls Jade McDaniels an X Factor and shit like that, right? Look at this, right? Dog, who's their second best scorer? Julius Randle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Julius Randle in game 1 put up 16 points. Jade McDaniels put up 25 on 11 of 15, right? Listen. And what you say would make sense. And this is what I was saying from the jump. Look at the Wolves. They have such an elite offense that you have to focus on.
They had 86 points in game 2, bro. How did they have beat off?
No, nigga. Then they put up 117 both games that they won. Shit, nigga. And they held you guys to 95. So shut up. And you still were held to 95. Even in the game that you won, you were still held to 95. Despite being up over 20 points. I say I'm not trying to trash you off. You gotta go with it. Just shut up. Listen. This is why you don't make sense, bro. Just listen. Okay? I'm looking at it right now. The first game, Jimmy Guns at 25, Anthony Edwards at 22. So you have 4, shooting from Anthony Edwards on the field. Obviously, shot 1 from 3. But Julius Randle, listen, your whole X Factor shit would make sense if Julius Randle didn't play up to his level of play or whatever, like what you're supposed to do. Anthony Edwards, he still put up 22 points, which is not a lot for his standards. But yeah, he put up 20 plus points, which is a lot in and of itself. Jimmy Gunn put up the second most points. Listen, Jimmy Gunn put up the second most points, and then Julius Randle, who had similar shot attempts, put up 16 points. Where he's supposed to be the second highest scorer.
Who was the leading scorer in that game?
Jaden McDaniels, he was.
You just said he was the second. You said he was the second.
Do I miss, bro?
He was the second. You said
Yeah, I said Julius Randle was the second best scorer on the team. We all agree with that. We know that Julius Randle is the second best scorer. But look at this. The Lakers team is so shit. The Lakers team is so shit on defense. No, you don't understand this. You don't need an X factor. Nigga, whoever is open is getting buckets. That's what it is. And Jaden McDaniels got buckets because he was open that game. Jaden McDaniels was open on the back doors, or he was open off the catch because nobody can guard nobody on the Lakers. The Lakers cannot guard nobody. They have no center that can stop and protect the rim. They have no perimeter defenders. They literally Smith and somebody else.
no space for 3 drives.
That
I lost the game last night, bro.
and that.
Can we watch and appreciate it real quick?
Yeah, is that not true? Like, look at the defense. Is,
Yeah, he tagged Reeves on the badass closeout.
That's it. That's
When
all
not
it is,
Jackson
bro.
Reeves.
You act like it's a game. You know that.
Luka, off.
Hold on, pause for a second. That is this not true? When X factors really matter, is in a game where it's like all pretty game where both teams are so hard. It's like it requires like a whole chess game, right? Like, oh, you know, who's gonna be the X factor for this team? Who's gonna be the X factor for that team? Like that one series where it was against the Clippers, I think. It was like when the Nuggets won it or some shit. And niggas were saying like Christian Brown is the X factor for this team. Christian Brown puts up. Like,
Yeah, no, it's usually a term used for like when No, when it's a close series. But
the Lakers, right? The Lakers are so butt defensive. The Lakers are fake. And then the games that they lost, they got beat 117 to 95. 117 to 95. Yeah, that's ass, bro. That just tells you how bad they are defensively. They cannot guard. That's the truth.
You said Christian Brown, right?
Yeah.
What did he average normally?
He averaged 8 points.
8 points, right? 8 points, right? Okay, let's say that.
yeah, what Momo's saying is not wrong, to be honest.
If he scores 20, let's say that if he scored 20, are the Nuggets losing that game?
What do you mean if he scores 20?
No, are they? If he scores 20, like let's just say like a random game. If he scores 20, like I'm talking like not a random game in the Clippers, like right now, the Clippers.
That's actually what's separating the Clippers and the Nuggets. The reason why I had the Clippers over them is they have better depth.
That's good. No, I get you. If he scores 20,
No, that's a good point that you're saying. I'm saying I agree with it.
Give me 10. You let him speak. I speak.
Yeah.
You said if he scores 20, I'll get using that game.
Maybe not, because
Nah, most likely not. That's a great production from Christian Brown. Yeah.
My point about the excellence is, if Jamie
It doesn't apply here, bro. It does not. It doesn't apply here. Anyone can get
if you don't let me talk, can you make this show?
What the hell?
You don't understand. Can I speak a second? You can stop. You said the show.
Hey, so what's the question?
What did Jim Denny average in the regular season?
David, you looked it up. He's at 12.
12, right?
Yeah.
If he scores 30, for example,
Yeah.
the T-Wolves win.
You already asked that question. No, they're not. They're more,
Any game in even against the Clippers, I didn't lose that game.
probably because the Thunder are a really good team, bro. They're a really, really good team. And it's gonna be. I don't think Jaden McDaniel's putting up 30 against the Thunder, bro. It's gonna be extremely hard for him. He's already limited as it is. It's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. I'm answering your question. No, it's gonna be hard. No, your mom. I do not see. It's gonna be. There's a reason. Hold up, Momo. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna like Jaden McDaniels is already limited enough as a shot creator, as a ball handler. Oh, I thought you asked the question. What did you?
If Jamie, let's say the Rockets. Okay, you said the Thunders are a different team. Okay, let me throw them away. The Rockets.
Yeah.
If he scores 30 in the game that the T-Wolves play against in the playoffs, I think they're losing that game.
It's gonna be very difficult for him to score 30, but if he does, that's great production from him. So more than likely they're gonna win, bro. Because that's like your third option.
Just ask my question, like yes or no. Like,
but there's no guarantee that they're gonna win, bro. That's okay. Momo, check this out. Okay, McDaniels gives you 30. Okay, McDonald's. Yo, Momo, if McDaniels gives you 30, how about I'm to drop the 30 as well. But that he's the X factor for these series. But you don't know what's gonna happen to game wise. You're saying like more than likely most of the time, if he gives you that type of production, if Jaden McDaniels gives you 30, yeah, they're gonna win most of the time. I'm saying. But you're saying they're gonna win every single time. That's the only part you like exaggerate. They're not gonna win every single time. But if you get 33 games, then there's a reason why like yeah, I know. I mean, I guess the Lakers are that it's fun. That's like it's different. That's what Lakers arguing, bro. Huh? They work. I'm just saying, like McDaniels might average 23 against the Lakers. Their perimeter defenders are terrible.
They even had a chance to lose.
Yo, can we just watch this real quick? Look how he's scoring. Yes, but Momo, why are you not taking into effect what he's saying though? The Lakers defense. Is it Momo? Is it? But the Rockets is a different defense though. But they start playing. But the Rockets is a different defense, Momo. But Rockets is a different defense though. The Lakers defense, he's saying, what he's arguing is like you can not bank on it, but like McDaniels can score another 30 against the Lakers, bro. It's not like some shit like damn he did that. Like no, bro. The Lakers defense is not that good, bro. If he's playing against the Rockets, but he's gonna have he's gonna have Tari Eason, all these defense type of players. Tari Eason's all defense type of player. No, I'm not saying he's scared. It's gonna get very hard. Really good defender. Jabari Smith, Amen Thompson.
They're not going to leave in one-on-one. Somebody's got to help off. So, like, the helper off the James McDaniel, if you score a 30, bro,
it's not that simple, but the Rockets have better team defense. They have better rotations. They have the longer defenders. It's going to be hard, bro. Like, bro, look at Jaden McDaniel how he gets his points. Yo, look how Jaden McDaniel gets his points. Look at this. A terrible closeout by Austin Reeves. And then he goes into that rim protector, Jackson Hayes, and he scores on him. Let's keep watching it. Look at Luka gets blown past. Huh? Yeah, but the Warriors have a good defense though. The Warriors have a good defense though.
He doesn't have to be at the house. He can call from staff.
Nigga, the Warriors are way better than the Lakers. Momo, I hope you notice. Yo, Momo, I hope you notice the Warriors are way better than the Lakers. Way better.
Okay, cool.
Stephen Curry is better than LeBron right now. Right? And Luka. Yeah, and Luka. That's not hate. Wallah, I truly believe that.
I'm just talking to him right here, man. What's going on, man?
And then Jimmy Butler is playing better than him. That's not a crazy take, bro.
They're doubling it every time, bro. I know that. Yeah, if the Rocks play, but they're doubling it, bro.
There's 5 minutes Thompson on him. He's gonna die.
Yeah, and much else could guard Curry, bro.
But why are you saying Curry like Curry's not better than Ant? What the hell?
No, he's not.
He is. Curry is better than Luka and LeBron, bro.
Ant is the first team All-NBA right now.
Who?
What are you talking about? Ant was the first team All-NBA right now, right? Is he the first time All-NBA?
No, I'm not saying in the regular season. I'm just saying in total, like Curry.
What the hell, right now?
Nigga, right now, Stephen Curry is performing better than him. Stephen Curry is performing better than him right now. Oh, my fault. Did you shoot it?
No, not really. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What are you doing game 2? No, it took the Rockets keying in on him, bro. Most of those shits is fouls that they didn't call. It takes all that, and Stephen Curry doesn't have a second option that he can rely on, bro. Once Jimmy Butler got injured, he got injured in the first. He got injured in the first quarter. He played like 7 minutes, bro. Okay, but I'm just saying you cannot look at Curry for that. LeBron, Luka has LeBron. Ant has, you know what I mean? Mike Conley. And Julius Randle. But Julius Randle, bro, there's a good option. Okay, would you rather have Mike Conley and Julius Randle to alleviate pressure on you on offense? Or would you rather have Draymond Green? Hold up. Or would you rather have Draymond Green? There's no Pajemski. Pajemski was sick too. He scored like 0 points. He wasn't a factor. What the fuck? Why are you shooting that? No, I'm saying why is he shooting that in your face?
No, yeah, I think I'm not losing because I'm not thinking at all, baby.
Yo, that was a funny argument, bro.
the hell?
My fault.
But I forgot. He was drafted. He was heavily drafted. Oh, Shadur, he got drafted.
He got 5 rounds.
That's crazy.
Is he good? Yo, is he a good player?
No,
Nigga, you was crazy. He was projected to be the number 1 pick. This nigga's getting picked at the 5th round. Well, you know, in the NFL, they have
What happened? Did he get injured or something?
No, it's not.
Is his dad?
It's his dad, yeah. Like his dad, and the media hates him. The owners say.
But I thought his dad was like a legend of the NFL.
No, I know, but he just said he's too cocky. He's too cocky.
So like LeVar Ball and Lonzo getting drafted?
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, exactly. Yes. But like LeVar Ball wasn't like Deion. He's not like this.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. Yeah, everybody knew he was trolling. Yeah, he didn't really have a big voice like Deion Sanders or trustable, credible.
Exactly. Yeah. And they say that he's too cocky. His son is too cocky. Like in the interviews, like they do interviews, you know. And
Yeah,
but like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, he's really good. It's not like, yeah.
the dad has so much influence. Yeah, the guy, he was like, you can't go to this team, you can't go to this team.
Oh, for real? Why? Why is he doing that?
He said, he knows what's going on. Just let him play.
Yeah, you let him play.
Nigga, I don't know who the Browns are.
Why not?
Why not? You have
They're
Miles Garrett, you're in the same city as the
you're done. It's like getting dressed as the Charlotte Hornets.
What the hell?
Why doesn't he miss? What the fuck?
Go to 25. Get off the game, bro.
What?
Yo, the Charlotte Hornets.
No, that's bad.
That's the hell, bro.
We're spinning the block.
They literally have a stadium that's called Dogtown. That like stinks, bro. It's like
Who's the X Factor on the Lakers? Rui Hachimura?
Who is the X Factor moment?
Austin Reeves.
But I already told half of this. Yo, is this true? Yo, I haven't seen the series.
He scores 35 points.
Yo, I haven't seen the series.
You know Austin Reeves? No. Can I say something? You know, he's an X Factor. You know what? He's an X Factor. You know what? He averaged. Austin Reeves averaged 20 points per game.
Yes. No, I had the same conversation with half of it. And this is what I said. And this is what I told him. I didn't watch the series, but this is what I told him. I told him, yo, Austin Reeves is not gonna look the same because guess what? In the regular season, he had the ball.
35 points a game, Momo? Really?
Scores 35. That's 15 points over his regular season average.
LeBron put him 38, and Osborne put him 20. That's not enough for you?
I see what type of players this is.
That's average though. It's like Jamie Daniels scoring 12 points per game. Like if he scores 12, they're not winning that game. Like I was like the Eagles won that game if he scored 12 last night. If they didn't do
it. Listen to the X. If
the player goes crazy over his average, his normal average, bro. Like you're not penciling in Jamie Daniels like 12 points per game. Nigga, you're not penciling 30 points. Like in that game, when we go into that game.
To be fair, we have to do that with everyone. Like they were saying, like Dante DiVincenzo. If Dante scores 30, they're gonna win. No one's expecting Dante to score 30.
I know, but Jamie Daniels is like.
No one's expecting Bruce to score 30.
You know that Jamie Daniels can't score 30 though. No, I know, but he's starting like they know that.
He's a option though.
I'm not saying Jamie Daniels is a bad player.
Yeah, that's a great point by AK though. He's relied on, you know.
He's
relied on. It's kind of like, yeah. The moment you get that, is that not a good point? Like, he's relied on, you know? X Factor usually is like, they're not relied on, but if they do it...
Because he's getting double team. What the hell? Like, you look at it, and he's getting double team.
No, we're saying McDaniels is relied on, yeah. Even Chinzo, however, coming off the bench, if he gives you 20...
Jamie Daniels is a story threat, bro.
He is.
I'm not helping.
But we're not saying he's Anthony Edwards, bro. I don't think you understand, bro.
I'm saying that. You know why he's fine? Because he's getting helped off from Ant. Ant is getting double teamed every time.
I mean, that's how it works with most teams, though. That's like Bucks with Giannis, niggas getting wide open threes, and then Gary Trent going for it, whatever he did.
If he's scored there, then they're not going to help him off. They're not helping off there.
No, we're not saying he scored. We're saying, yo, he's being relied on. AK said, hold up, Momo. Why are you cutting me off in the middle of it? He's saying, yo, the Timberwolves. You're like, yo, the Timberwolves are relying on Jaden McDaniels to fill that hole, especially after Cat left. They're relying on him, so you cannot call him an X factor.
Julius Randle. What are you talking?
Yeah, they did get Julius Randle, but Julius Randle.
What is Julius Randle doing?
But Julius Randle is a career playoff dropper, though. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like people knew that going into the series.
And in that game, in that first game, right, that they won, listen, Julius Randle put up 16. They don't need Julius Randle to go off. Like,
Good shit, dude.
Nigga, scored 25. Nigga, I do not want Julius Randle to score 16. What the hell? Nigga, Jamie Daniels is scoring over his average, 10 points per game. He's averaging. He's scoring 13 points more than what he averages in the regular season. I'm not baking on that. What the hell? I'm not baking on that.
He did it twice already. Listen, you say that as if, nigga, it's not an accident he did it twice. You say that as if the Lakers are making the right rotation.
I know, but do you know what the Lakers are going to do right now? They're not going to help him out right now. They're not going to help him out right now. They're not going to help him out right now.
Dude, they don't have defense to even stop anything, bro. You act like they have defense to bank on. Like, you know the Lakers have defense, they have good rotations. They're not getting to anybody. Nigga, everyone's getting open, bro. Everyone's getting open.
Like the
X Factor would be like for example, like AJ Green on the Bucks would be like an X Factor where if he is hitting his quad, he's probably good. Every single time they get it, because shooting the ball from distance is harder than just, you know what I mean? Like, look what David Jones doing. He's having his way in the paint, bro. He's slicing things.
When he catches the ball, nobody's guarding him. Like, nobody's guarding him in the perimeter.
They are guarding him, especially offensive guarding him. He's taking those things off the dribble. He's passing off the catch, bro. What are you talking about?
Every time they push the ball, they're hopping him off.
Bro, you clearly were not watching the game. When I got he was not watching.
He dribbles penetration.
He was off the catch.
I was watching that game last night. You know what he's doing? Like, every time he gets the ball, when he gets the ball, he gets double teamed.
Not every time, bro.
They helped him up from Jamie Daniels, right?
Maybe the clutch,
when he passed the ball to Jamie Daniels, right?
When he got the ball.
Dude, when he passed the ball to Jamie Daniels,
Do you know Jamie Daniels was getting doubled, you dumbass nigga? No one was doubling and fucking the whole game. No, they wouldn't.
So when they switched on Luka on him, you don't
know what you're talking about.
You did not watch that game last night. Yo, that is.
No, I watched the game from start to finish after the first game. I don't care for the
it's just reached the level. I don't trust my life, so hey, I'm good. Just say well, like 5 times I don't care 8-6. So
I really just think he was wide open. He didn't even kill him for 3. He only had 1 3. You 1 for 5.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what dribble penetration is. You know what dribble penetration is, right?
He killed him in the paint, bro. It wasn't even back doors like that. It was off the catch. If you were paying attention, you got broadcast. Listen, the broadcast would say that too.
You were not watching that game. You were not watching that game, bro. Let's be honest. You're not watching that game, bro. Brother, it's okay, man. Hey,
you really think he was wide open?
It doesn't hurt, bro. It doesn't hurt that they shit.
Yo.
Yeah, so you found it, huh? Now you found it?
Yeah, not one, but it's Thursday. Not because I may have forgot, but honestly, I didn't even contact because, usually I think my mind had missed seeing it and said, there's usually a lot of ones that get owners next door to that. Maybe my mind had forgot. Yeah, I would have been patient. I would have been. Yeah, because there was, the last one she sent was a.
Showed up and nobody called. It wasn't true.
That late guy, honestly, that's cool because I remember that picture. But and there's this thing that I missed that guy said. He was I was called on like on Friday, and he was actually asking about the weekend availabilities, and I told him that I would have to leave.
Particularly, he was like, the air called me, he apologized, and said, well, I'm saying things like, I'm just saying, I'm looking for your so, any messages, any, everything from you, I know, it's just hard to keep track of all that stuff, you have to lead your best, you know, don't see, gas, she's something to say something, and putting it on the schedule, but to be, when you're doing this type of work, you have to be very intensive. Same thing for us. You have to look into every situation and try your best. If you can't get into that, if you can't get your best at the same time, you have to be either physical or mental motivation. See what this needs are. Make sure that there's people around that stuff. I don't know.
Peace.
If the Lakers lose, Timberwolves advance, and he's a Timberwolves fan. Lakers win, he's a Lakers fan. But either way, he's going.
He's just a yo. What do you mean with the Bucks though? That's what you do with the Bucks though.
Man, I just support Giannis and the Bucks instead, bro.
That's right.
I don't care about.
What do you mean? I don't care about.
I'm rooting for the Timberwolves in the West.
Yeah. Nigga, I don't even want you, bro. Get off the bench. I don't even want you to tell him.
Please get off the bench. I'm telling you, but I've been rooting for it since. I've been rooting for the last.
Since what? Yesterday, right? Since yesterday, right?
Since yesterday. Yeah. And especially against the Newcastle Lakers. And especially against the Newcastle Lakers. We're supposed to win. Look, they have Luka Doncic. This is pathetic on LeBron. He has Luka Doncic losing to the Anthony Edwards without a future Hall of Famer on his team. Just think about how pathetic that is. You're LeBron James. You have Luka Doncic and you're down. Potentially going to lose in theory. 23-year-old Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, LeBron is sad. LeBron is sad.
That's better than Anthony Edwards right now. He's playing guys like it's about to lose.
You don't believe it? NBA players education, bro. Giannis Antetokounmpo is losing to the Pacers, bro. That's sad, bro.
He's losing to the Pacers. He didn't even lose series. What are you talking about? The Lakers are guaranteed losing, bro. The Lakers are guaranteed losing. You can put your money on that.
I'm putting all the money on
If you get the winning games of the league right now, they're just ass. They're one win and they're still held to 95 points. Like, seriously, dude? That is ass. Like, that, it's not
Yo, this game with Bucks for Pacers, bro.
points, dog.
It was a bro.
They're still held to 95.
The first game. What was the first game? Bucks and Pacers.
Who, what?
Bucks and Pacers, the first game. What was the score?
Was
it nice?
Huh?
It was 117 to like 90 something, 98, 90.
Yeah, 98. Yo, that's sad.
What happened to them last night? Hey, what are you talking about?
What happened to 2 or 3-2? What are you talking about?
I'm saying they still got held to 95 points. The Lakers. Even in a win, they were still held to 95 points. That's
what JJ Redick's for, bro. That's what JJ Redick does.
No,
he says we make this game the 90s. No, he said we make this game the 90s. The 90s, he said, bro. He said we're playing the 90s.
Bro, you don't make
it. He said we're changing era, bro. That's crazy. That's how good JJ Redick is. He's changing this era, bro. Nigga said we're gonna play this era again.
Fucking off coaches and shit. Who cares, nigga?
You have dark rivers, bro.
And Darvin Head.
They used to have dog burgers.
You know, Doc Rivers, they're like, hey, you were up 3-1, like, why you have, like, the most loss of 3-1s, you know? He's like, yo, you know what? Nobody gives me credit that I was up 3-1. And that's the coach, bro. That's sad, bro.
What's the coach called? What are you talking about?
Doc Rivers, bro.
What?
He's
What
asked
about it? So, do I care about dog burgers?
he's a coach. Hey, if it's a bunch of championship team,
You think do I have to give a shit about every personnel on the team? What the hell?
you
The only person I
said
care about is Giannis. Like, what are you talking about?
oh, wait, is Giannis a championship team or championship players?
Giannis is a championship player.
What?
He's a champion. He won a
You know,
championship.
if you want to win a championship, you need a team, you know. Like, you know, this is a
He's
championship.
really good.
Maybe Giannis is a championship player or championship team. I said he's a
So,
championship
are
player.
the Bucks a championship team? That's my next question.
Are the Bucks a championship team? I don't know. That was the game. Yeah, they are.
Okay, yeah, base though. Yeah, earlier you said yeah, base. You're like, damn.
A fully healthy Dame, yeah, they're a championship team. Yeah.
Wait, is Dame only player on the team? You can't even need the starting time. Like, you need everybody. You're like, yo, hey, this player plays good.
Dame and Giannis over the team around him, yeah.
Who's the team around him? Wait, who's around him?
Like, you know those
Players
players
not
around
around
him.
him. I'm not around him. Like, who's around him? What's the player names? Like, you gotta say, like, oh, this player, we have a good defender.
I
We have a
have
player, we have a good shooter.
to tell you Gary Trent, I have to tell you Dwayne Prince, I have to say all these names right. I have to say them all the names.
Yeah, that's the team. Yeah.
So you know the players, though. Why are you asking me? Go down the list.
I don't watch the successful. I don't watch basketball. So.
You don't watch anybody.
No, I watched the only time I watched sports was the Patriots, like the BTA. I didn't watch the game last night. I already knew the number, so even I was still pretending to the number too. So I didn't want to give the same.
Listen, you're just pathetic. You don't know basketball. You don't know anything, actually, really. Stop talking.
You think they can like game one the Patriots the Bucks, right? He was watching the game. I was like, which game is on? He's like, oh, the Patriots are playing this. The Bucks game one. I was like, okay, I'm really watch today, bro.
Listen.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, bro. They're 24 today.
Get on the LeBron's knee, right? Do me a favor, get on LeBron's knee, and
Can you get off Giannis' feet too?
I'm not on Giannis' week, though.
Yes, you are, bro.
I support Giannis. I don't come in here. You're like Tyrese Halliburton. You're like Tyrese Halliburton. You want to talk when the Pacers.
No, I'm very vicious. I'm vicious, bro.
You want to talk about LeBron when he's and shit like that. But then when they lose,
they talk first.
You're just pathetic.
No, they talk first, doesn't.
Yeah, he was there in the time of
Yeah.
Whatever.
They're going to play the next game and he dropped 2 points. He's nice. He's bad, bro.
and comparison. Keeps ended it.
Shit all day, man.
Yo, the Bucks were, they were down that bad that they were. Grant Trent Jr. has to score 37 points per pass.
Great Trent Jr.
Yeah, I was saying, bro.
Niggas, slow down. Like, why do you rush when you talk? Slow down. Oh, what a dumbass nigga.
They can.
He's not slow, bro.
They can. You should not take that, bro. It's a whole joke to say that, you know. Nigga, that puts it there, you're slow.
I don't know what you're saying, bro. But now you're just the most confusing kind of nigga I've ever met.
Yeah, but when I say something like, hey, you're like, oh, how do you even show? What are you saying? That's what
You're just dumb, bro.
This nigga, bro, if I hold in the corner, this nigga's like, you know what? He's like, oh, I'm going to say what you're saying. I'm going to say it every time.
Dude, just shut up.
He doesn't understand anything when he's in the corner.
When he's in the corner, he doesn't understand anything. Alright, bro.
It's okay, bro.